Hello everyone, Adrienne here. So today we are going to be doing another absinthe review, and it's going to be the last absinthe review of the year 2019. And the reason why I've been doing so many absinthe reviews lately, not only because of the generous absintheros out there who watch my channel and are supporting me as an absintheuse, but it's also because in early 2020, I am going to be launching my very own website devoted to absinthe. I cannot tell you how excited I am for it. Dear God. And I'm just breathless with anticipation about it, and not just because I'm wearing a corset. But anyway, that is something that you guys can expect to see early 2020. And of course, when it does launch, I will tell you about it. Anyway, on to the review. So this particular brand of absinthe I have been very excited about. I saw that it had such gorgeous packaging, and I will shamelessly admit that that's part of the reason why I was so kind of lured into the brand. So don't judge me, I like pretty things, okay? And so that's actually the reason why I have a little bit of blue incorporated in my eye makeup today, because I wanted to kind of emulate the color scheme of the packaging because it's just so beautiful. It really is. So I've talked so much about the packaging, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the absinthe that we are going to be reviewing today. So here it is. This is Absinthe La Pontissalienne. So this was actually recommended to me by a friend of mine, Rory, once again. So sweet. Again, I'm really thankful for the connections that I have made in the world of absinthe, and Rory's definitely like one that's very close to my heart. Anyway, so he admittedly picked up this brand because, once again, the bottle looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at this thing. That is just so beautiful. So he decided to pick it up, and he did taste it before I did, which is okay because I trust his taste and I trust his recommendations. And he said that this one is designed to be very wormwood forward and kind of medium on the anise. And he said he really enjoyed it. I saw his picture of the louche for it, and I saw how beautiful it was. So I feel like I'm in for a real treat here. I really do. And one of my favorite things about this particular brand is that it is made in one of the revamped distilleries in France, originally from the pre-ban era. So the fact that this is made in one of the original pre-ban distilleries, oh man, I cannot tell you how excited that makes me, because the idea of carrying on the tradition of absinthe making, even going so far as to have it continue being made in the same distilleries as it was over 100 years ago, that's just amazing. It really is. So this brand is made in Pontissalienne, France, and you may recognize the name Pontissalienne from one of my favorite absinthe brands of all time, which is Vieux Pontissalienne. So, oh man, I'm so excited to try this. You have no idea. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and read the description of La Pontissalienne on absinthe.com's website, so I can give you a little more information, because unfortunately there's not really much provided on the back of the bottle. It just says where it's made. What can you do? Absinthe La Pontissalienne comes from the Guy distillery with a long history of absinthe making, with medium anise and a more complex and powerful wormwood profile than Absinthe François Guy, made by the same distillery. The Pontissalienne name comes from an old brand of absinthe from before the ban on absinthe in France. The famous Vichy distillery made an absinthe under the same name. This absinthe won a gold medal at the 2011 Absinthe competition at the Concours Général Agricole in 2017 in Paris. So, this seems to have a pretty long history, longer than I was aware. So, whew, that makes me really, really, really excited for this one. Honestly, I had never heard of this brand before my friend Rory told me about it. And one thing I do also want to share with you guys in terms of absinthe history, I wanted to share with you one of my absinthe spoons, which you have probably seen already. Now, if I were using sugar in preparation with this particular absinthe, I would totally use a spoon with it, and the particular spoon I would use would be this one. And once again, this is a reproduction of a 19th century design, and it's supposed to resemble wormwood leaves. I'm not sure how well you can see that there, but it's very intricate, very pretty, and the reason why I wanted to use this one in particular in combination with this absinthe is because I love the wormwood detailing here on the side in the packaging. That is so beautiful. All right, enough carrying on about how excited I am for this brand of absinthe. I am going to pop this open, I'm going to reposition the camera, and we are going to check it out. I'm so excited. You have no idea. All right, guys, here we are. We have our bottle of La Pontissalienne. As you can see, like I said, you can see a little bit more of the packaging here, but that is so beautiful. Oh, I am just in love with the packaging. I'm sorry. It's just so pretty and so very Belle Book looking. I just love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and crack into this bad boy. Oh my god. Sorry for being so loud there, but dear Lord, that smells amazing. Oh man. You know something? This smells exactly like Vieux Pontalier, in my opinion. Holy shit. Oh, that's so good. Alright, so the fact that the bottle itself is colored to protect the integrity of the natural coloring of the absinthe, I'm hoping this will be a very acceptable shade of green. Let's check this out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys. Guys. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Wow. Okay, guys, from what I can see regarding the color, it is a perfect shade of peridot. Oh my god. And it's just the right balance between gold and green. It's so pretty. It's so clear. I don't see any kind of particles that are potentially, like, compromising it or anything like that. So, it smells like Vieux Pontalier. It looks very much like Vieux Pontalier. So this is probably going to be very high in my book. So, the initial sniff and the appearance, dear God, appearance, 5 stars, without a doubt. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Okay. I don't think I'm ready for this. Okay, alright, let's check out the luge and see what we got. Guys. Oh my god, look at that color. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. It's even the same color as Vieux Pontalier. Again, not that I'm complaining because Vieux Pontalier is one of my absolute favorite absinthes of all time, but oh my god. Oh, Lord. I can't really smell much of it because I'm way over here because I want to be out of shot of the camera, but wow. Like, seriously guys, take a look at that and tell me you're not impressed by the color. Oh man. Oh man. Guys, I think I'm losing my mind here. I'm so sorry. Oh, dear God. I think this is an absinthe lover's dream. Oh, boy. Alright, guys, I will call that good. So, as far as the louche is concerned, I am very impressed. That is such a beautiful shade of kind of jade green. There are still some, like, tones of, like, gold in there, but the gold is not completely overtaking the integrity of the green that you see here. So as far as the louche is concerned, wow, it is so opaque, so opalescent. It has hints of silver, gold, and then the green is obviously prominent here. I'm so impressed. This is beautiful. So the louche I will definitely give 5 stars. Oh god, okay. Alright guys, I am going to reposition the camera and we are going to give this a sniff and a taste and give our final thoughts. Alright guys, here it is. This is our glass of La Pontissalienne Post Louche. Oh my god guys, you have no idea how excited I am for this. Oh man. Guys. This smells so much like Vieux Pontalier, I am not joking. It has a very slight mintiness, which again I don't mind, so I can anticipate that the aftertaste of this is going to be very fresh. I'm liking that the anise is not prominent here, which typically I do like if the anise is prominent because that's what's traditional and closer to pre-ban standards. But I definitely am smelling that wonderful bite of wormwood, and I'm happy about drinking an absinthe that is not only just very traditional, but also forward on wormwood, because that's where absinthe gets its name. Also, I forgot to mention before, this is 56% alcohol. So not quite as high as most of the others that we've been reviewing lately, but that's okay. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, so for the nose, I'm definitely going to give it 5 stars. That is incredible. It's almost like... it's perfumey. I really like it. Okay, nose, 5 stars. Let's do this. Okay. Can you tell how excited I am? Oh, dear God. Okay, so, as always, santé, and please drink responsibly. Oh my god. Guys. Guys. I'm in heaven. I am absolutely in heaven right now. You have no idea. So my favorite thing about this is that I'm getting the tingly sensation as I am swishing it around in my mouth before I swallow it. And then what lingers is a little bit of that tingly sensation combined with a minty finish. Oh my god, that is amazing. I like that even though this is not forward on anise and is more focused on the wormwood, that it still has not lost the natural sweetness that absinthe should have. Oh my god, guys, I'm in heaven. I am in absolute heaven right now. This is amazing. I am detecting a good bit of fennel. However, again, it's not overpowering everything else. But I'm definitely getting that sagey kind of rosemary taste from the wormwood. Oh my god, guys. Guys. Guys! Seriously. Oh my god. This is incredible. Guys, you have no idea how happy this glass of absinthe makes me right now. It's definitely a step up from Libertine Intense 72 that we last reviewed. Guys, I'm in heaven. This is incredible. Yeah, that... Oh, man. So one of my favorite things about this is that it is very similar to Vieux Pontalier, which is my... let's just say it's my favorite. But this one has a more pronounced note of wormwood compared to Vieux Pontalier, which again, not a bad thing because it's far more common to see absinthes out there that are more forward on the fennel or more forward on the anise. But to have this still being very, well, not necessarily very sweet, but being sweet enough to not drink with sugar but at the same time giving you that really good bite of wormwood. Oh, I personally could drink this without sugar, but if I were to give it to someone who has more of a sweet tooth, or give it to someone who's just starting out with absinthe, I think that they would like this a lot. I would just warn the debutante in question that it is a tiny bit more on the bitter side just because of the presence of wormwood. Oh, that's lovely. That's really lovely. So you know how in my last review I said that I felt like a baby being cuddled? I even more so feel like a baby being cuddled while drinking this. It's just so comforting and nostalgic and just beautiful. It's really beautiful. Okay, I'm in heaven. As an absinthe drinker, I am in absolute heaven. So I'm just going to go ahead and come out with it. This is my all-time favorite absinthe that I have ever had. In my opinion, it tops Vieux Pontissalienne because of its uniqueness and being more forward on the wormwood, which is, you know, it's always a good thing. I dig it. So, flavor, I would absolutely rate this 5 stars. This is beautiful. As for the finish and the mouthfeel, this is just so smooth and silky, while still being able to make your tongue tingle. So when you find that balance between like silkiness and the tingly sensation, boy, this is a good one. So someone the other day actually asked me if I was going to do an absinthe of the year. I think I dare say that this is my absinthe of the year. Wow. What a really good way to just, you know, wrap up the year here as far as absinthe tasting is concerned. As far as absinthe, like modern absinthe is concerned, this is definitely at the top of my list. It's actually similar in structure to the pre-ban absinthe that I drank here a few months ago. And in my opinion, the closer that you can get to a pre-ban recipe and still be unique, the better. And this definitely hits that on both marks. It has the structure and the complexity and the richness of a pre-ban absinthe, but it still has that uniqueness of being forward on the wormwood. That is so beautiful. So, who would I recommend this for? I would definitely recommend this for the absinthe expert, especially if they are looking for something that is more forward on wormwood instead of anise or fennel. And it's a really fun treat. It really is. And I would actually give this to a beginner if one happened to express interest in trying absinthe with me and they wanted to test this one out. I would definitely give this to them, only I would absolutely give it to them with sugar because they wouldn't necessarily be used to, at their point in experience, be used to the bitterness of the wormwood. So the natural sweetness that it has plus a sugar cube I think would make it a little more palatable for them. So this is great if you're, like, whether you're a beginner or an expert. So guys, that was my review of La Pontissalienne. So it's my absinthe of the year. It really is. I love it. I love it. I'm so fucking happy. And of course, I will leave all the relevant links for La Pontissalienne in the description below so you guys can go check it out. I highly recommend it. You guys need to get your paws on it. You need to. Seriously. So I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons. So I'd like to thank Morelli Reborn, In Ghostly Company, MJ, and I would like to thank Emily McDonald. Thank you so much for joining my Patreon. I really appreciate it. Your support means so much to me. I can't even begin to tell you how much. And of course, if you look just below this video, not in the description, but below this video, you will see my merch. And if you go on my merch site and buy one of my t-shirts, you would be supporting me as well. And trust me, once again, if you do buy my t-shirts, I really appreciate the support. I hope you guys had an amazing holiday, and I wish all of you a very bountiful and prosperous and happy new decade and happy new year in 2020. This has been a groundbreaking year for me, and you guys have been there with me every step of the way. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. So, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and please hit the bell for notifications. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!